I know the Nigerian football community is eagerly anticipating for the players who will be starting their game against the Amavubi of Rwanda in their crucial 2026 World Cup qualifier. And in this video, I'm going to extensively talk about Nigeria's plausible 11 to face the Amavubi of Rwanda. But before I plunge into the intricacies of the stories, please, we are in the democratic dispensation. Differences and divergence are always welcome. I'm coming in with my opinion and suggestion. You can also do same decently in the comment box for special shoutouts after my presentation. We are all building this platform together. So what you have to do to support the platform, if you are new here, is to subscribe to the channel. After that, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Please don't forget to like the video and share to other social media platforms. My name still remains Solomon Kwekyo Asante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I have been given a Nigerian name, and my Nigerian name on this platform is Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Ladies and gentlemen, let's delve into the stories. Starting with is the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria as they are gearing up extensively ahead of their crucial 2026 World Cup qualifying match against the Amavubi of Rwanda on the 21st of March 2025. That is coming Friday at the Amahoro Stadium. 5 p.m. local time, that is 5 p.m. Nigeria time, 4 p.m. Ghana time, and 6 p.m. South Africa time. So that is the latest coming in. And I have already reported to you on this platform that the Super Eagles have had the full house, meaning all the 23-man squad are available and they are anxious and determined to beat the Amahoro boys, that is the Amavubi of Rwanda. And therefore, they were able to train for the very second time in Kigali. They trained yesterday with 22 players and today they've trained with 23 players. Let's enjoy some short excerpts of what they did today in the training grounds ahead of their game against the Amavubi of Rwanda. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be training for the very third time, and that will be the final training session ahead of Friday's game. And the third training session or the final training session will be coming off tomorrow, God willing. That is Thursday in Kigali. You will just follow whatever comes up. So just take and stay or keep it logged on this platform. Sports Filler gets you posted. Now, still in the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team, one of the debutants has also spoken extensively, and I'm always passionate about debutants reacting to their various call-ups. And this time around, I've spoken a lot about the debutants in the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team. And it's now the time to talk about Kayode Bankole, a local goalkeeper who is part of the 23-man squad to face the Amavubi of Rwanda and the Warriors of Zimbabwe. He is saying he's feeling very great to be part of the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team, and nothing is impossible. He knows that a lot of people are calling for victories for the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team, as in must-win matches against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Yes, they are in to do the do for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and this time around, as people are anticipating, they are also going to do. Let's watch the short video of how Kayode Bankole reacted to his debut call-up into the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team.
It has been great. It has been great. Like, it's a great feeling for me, like being in the midst of the big boys, the superstars. Like, it's amazing. You know, when I was coming, I flew in with some of the MPFL coach, like Coach Daniel, which is my coach, and Coach Fidelis Elichukwu. So, and I'm actually familiar with them. So we got in together, and it was a great feeling. Getting the call up at this time, I know it's something amazing for me, and I know it's a big task ahead of us because everybody expected Nigeria to qualify for the World Cup, which I know impossible is nothing. With God on our side, I know it's going to be possible. Like 2 seasons back now, I've been the one winning the best goalkeeper of the season, and I didn't get the call up, but I just believe I should just keep doing what I know how to do. I know someday it will definitely come, and I'm very glad it comes at this time.
And on this note, I'll be ending my presentation on the plausible first 11 of the Super Eagles of Nigeria against that of the Amavubi of Rwanda. And this plausible 11 will be based on recent performances and dynamism of the team. And that is what I earlier said. We are in the democratic dispensation. Differences and divergence are always welcome. As to how you feel or who you think should be the very best player to be in your position that you reckon it is, you can just face it in directly in the comment box. We all share views, we all share ideas, and that is my opinion. And I don't own the right to ask which players are going to start very confirmed, but these are the players of my suggestions and opinion. And starting with from the goalkeeping department is Stanley Nwabali. Among the three goalkeepers, Obasoji Amas and Kayode Bankole, I think Stanley Nwabali stands tall as compared to the other three goalkeepers. And I commend him for his dedication to the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team. Even in the saddest moments, he pulled up for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and he has had impressive performances both for his club side and for his national team. And this time around, based on experience from the AFCON qualifiers, and so far with the World Cup qualifiers, I think he best befits the number one position for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now to the defenders. But before I go to the defenders, I'm going in with a 4-3-3 formation for the Super Eagles against the Amavubi of Rwanda. Now to the defenders, I'll be talking about experience and youths. So it's not just going to be about players who are more experienced, but as how the dynamism of the team will be. And I'll be going in for these four players. Ola Aina, who plays his club football for Nottingham Forest. He's going to be my right back. And my left back is going to be about a player who recently dominates in that position, Bruno Onyemaechi. He recently dominated for that position. And I think he needs a competitor as it stands now. But based on his experiences and performances so far for the Super Eagles of Nigeria and with his club side, Olympiacos, I think he best fits the left back position. And the center back position, I'll be going in for Calvin Bassey, and the next center back position will be for William Truss Incon, who will be the captain of the team. To me, he should captain the team. So for the center backs, we have Calvin Bassey and William Truss Incon. Let me just reiterate the defenders. For the defenders, right back, I have Ola Aina of Nottingham Forest. Left back, I have Bruno Onyemaechi, who plays his club football for Olympiacos. And in the center pair, I have William Truss Incon, who will be the captain of the side, who plays his club football for Al Kholoud in Saudi Arabia. And that's of Calvin Bassey, who plays his club football for Fulham in the English Premier League. So these are my four center backs, or these are my four defenders, as in two center backs and two full backs. Let me move from the defenders to the midfielders. And with the midfielders, I'm going to talk about players who can provide necessary balance of defense and also creativity. And this time around, with my three midfielders, I'll be talking about Alex Iwobi, Wilfred Ndidi, and Raphael Onyedika. And the likes of Alex Iwobi playing in the midfield for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We'll be talking about his vision and his passing ability. With his vision and passing ability, I think he'll be of a great benefit for the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team against that of the Amavubi of Rwanda. And looking at his performances so far with his vision and passing ability, he'll be able to control the game in the midfield for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Same as creating goal-scoring opportunities for the Super Eagles of Nigeria against the Amavubi of Rwanda. And with Wilfred Ndidi will be able to hold the center back and also link up play between Alex Iwobi and Raphael Onyedika. So with these three players being in the midfield for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they are good to go against the Amavubi of Rwanda. So these are my three midfielders against the Amavubi of Rwanda. Now let's move to the forwards. And with the forwards, I'm going in with three forwards. And with three forwards, I've given names to how everyone is going to make impacts in the game. With Victor Osimhen, he's going to be a great threat for the Amavubi boys, their defenders. And with that of Moses Simon is going to be of a huge asset for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And with Ademola Lookman, is going to be a nightmare for the defense of Rwanda. Now, let me start from Moses Simon, who plays his club football for FC Nantes in the French Ligue 1. I've already spoken a lot about this player, that he is the most productive player this season at his club side, and coming in for the Super Eagles of Nigeria is going to be of a great adapt. And when he plays from the flanks, I think he's going to be of a huge asset for the Super Eagles of Nigeria with his experience and pace. That is going to benefit the Super Eagles of Nigeria against Rwanda coming Friday at the Amahoro Stadium. Now to the other flanks, I will go in for Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman will be coming in with skills and agility. And with the skills and agility, Ademola Lookman can cause a lot havoc to that of the Amavubi boys, and that is going to be a huge nightmare for the Rwandan national team. And the man who I think will lead the attack is Victor Osimhen, the goal poacher. And this time around, I know that he's not going to be ruthless up front. He's just going to try to prove to them that he's going to prove constant menace to their defense, and at the end, it's going to be a threat in the attack for the Rwandan national team defenders. And that is it for my attackers. So let me reiterate my first 11 in terms of my 4-3-3 formation. The goalkeeper in the post for me should be standing Wabali, coming in with the 4 backs. I have 2 fullbacks and 2 center backs. On the right side of the fullback position, I will go in for Ola Aina. On the left back, I will go in for Bruno Onyemechi. And in the center pair, I'll go in for Calvin Bassey and William Trost-Incon. Coming into the midfield, players who are going to provide necessary balance of defense and creativity will be the likes of Alex Iwobi and Wilfred Ndidi, and that of Raphael Onyedika. In the attack, huge assets, nightmare and threat will be Moses Simon, Victor Osimhen, and the African best, African number 1. So stand up. The champion is Ademola Lookman Master. He's coming. So just watch him out. The Amavubi of Rwanda. He's coming to cause upsets and a nightmare to you guys. And he's going to be in the other flank to support Victor Osimhen and that of Moses Simon. How do you also see my lineup? You can leave yours decently in the comment box. I have spoken extensively about the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team, what we should expect from the team. I've spoken about 3 things about high pressing football, where we, the football fanatics or the Nigerian football community, we are anticipating that they are going to apply aggressive pressure to distract the Rwandan national defenders and also dominate the game, as in dominating proceedings. And with this approach, they will be able to maintain the ball quickly. They'll be able to control and create goal scoring opportunities for the team. And coming in with possession-based and attacking football, looking at the area of attack that the Super Eagles of Nigeria is having, with my 3 forwards, the likes of Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, and that of Victor Osimhen, they will be able to have that flair. They'll be able to have that precision and also emphasize on the transition into attack and going in for plenty goals. That will be my last point. With the attack that we are having, or the attackers that will be leading the team, Simon is dominating at his club side. Not to talk about Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman. We all know what they are doing at their club side, Galatasaray and Atalanta Castle, respectively. And I think when they are being forced or pushed and coached well, they can able to deliver for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, because there might be discrepancies in national team jerseys and that of club football jersey. So this time around, we should know how to support them, motivate them, coach them well, so that they can able to develop and dictate the pace well for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. These and many more that we expect from this first 11. But as to how you also see yours, as I've spoken about, just leave it in the comment box decently. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next video. It's bye for now.